Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Droga 52. I'm Axel, Eli, and we haven't been on for like quite a few weeks. I don't know how long exactly. And hey, what's up, Beltray? And there's a few topics I wanted to discuss. So, shall we get into it?
Sure.
Yes. So, here was this really badass Coca-Cola ad that crossed over with Marvel and shit. It's just like Marvel comics, so like not really MCU synergy wise. And is my audio good? Because I'm not using.
You keep cutting me off.
What?
You keep cutting me off.
All right.
Camera.
There we go. All right.
That's better.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna watch this, and I really like. I can see.
I just don't like Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't like it.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, I've juggernaut that too. It's so pixelated. What the fuck is
It's the
going on?
internet.
Is
That's what
that?
it is. I don't know how the stream looks, but I can tell you from this end, it's pixely, and that's just coming down to connection.
Oh, there we go. Bro, look at that. Look at that. It's giving me a bit of Twister vibe. It's like small. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sorry. There was no way that Captain America was gonna go up against that giant of a juggernaut. I'm sorry. There is no way. What do you think of that? And I said, wow, it's pretty epic. Fucking hell, Logan hates like looks better than MCU since
Look,
Endgame.
I will say, look, the
not wrong.
animation's pretty good. That's the thing.
It's amazing.
I just don't like the company it's an ad for. That's all.
You always gotta put something negative.
No, but I'm serious.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
Like seriously, Coca-Cola is a company, even like the Pepsi, a lot of the food industry, drink industry, that sort of stuff. You keep cutting me off.
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking.
They just look. You dig into
it,
and it's very easy to be like, I don't like them. They're not great. So
yeah.
That's just where I stand. Is it a good ad? It's pretty good, yeah. Again, they have decent shots and transitions, and it's entertaining. It holds the viewer's attention, which is what you want an ad to do.
Yeah.
But personally, I'm not necessarily going to go out.
Yeah.
Drink.
I mean,
Coca-Cola,
made me thirsty, but like. Also, we have this one. Like, Captain America: The Winter Soldier was released 10 years ago.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know, dude. This was like right after.
How was that released when I was 11?
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for this, and because I knew of Winter Soldier from like the Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon, and so I was like, oh shit, they're gonna adapt it. I mean, like I already knew whose identity was, so I was like, hey, I know who he is. But like seeing a trailer with fucking the helicarriers like crashing down, I was like, oh, we're in for a show.
I will say, Winter Soldier though, because I don't know if it's anyone else, but whenever I watch it, the sound mixing, like. This is one of the ones where it's really obvious. Now, a lot of Marvel films I find have this issue, especially like some of the early ones, like some of the Avengers mainly. They speak super quietly. and then the music is like super, super loud. I don't know if anyone else had that experience with this one, but I just remember the sounds were way out of like they weren't level. So I was constantly turning the volume up and then turning the volume down and up. But I will say the Winter Soldier is one of the better ones. Like it actually probably is
still the best one. Still one of the best ones to this day.
I don't know how to describe it. I think it's like the vibe they go for is very different to what we see.
Very espionage. It's serious, but at the same time you have a little bit of humor.
Well, I think it's
here and
also
there.
Again, it's not the most violent, but it has a lot more violence in it than say some of the other ones.
Oh yeah, for
or at least it holds on to that sort of vibe as it goes through the film. Whereas some of the other Marvel ones, like they might have like one scene and then it fades away.
I think it was after the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's when they were like, "Yo, let's do it for every Marvel movie." But I mean, oh wait, shit, we're not even sharing the fucking tab. Oops, sorry.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Fuck that up. Yeah, this elevator scene is fucking amazing. Like, how can you film something like in such a confined area? Oh, not confined, just small
space.
Yes,
or at least portray that it's a small space.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
I doubt we'll be taken off.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
Yeah, so like anyway, like this. Yeah, it's a great. No, I like that. Yeah, so yeah, just Russo's cooked for this one. Civil War, I haven't seen that one in a while. Infinity War was alright. Endgame, not so much, but I mean, like, yeah.
Look, the way I stand, Civil War was alright from memory.
Yeah. Like the color. Well, we keep cutting you out. We cut you out.
It's fine. Civil War was like.
Some of the coloring is has gone like I was like so hyped for that movie when I was younger, and then I was like,
I think there are some elements that get lost. I can't quite remember again. I have seen it, but not too recently. I do think when I watched it though, I was a little disappointed. I can't quite unfortunately remember exactly what I was disappointed about, but I remember leaving the theaters being like, I'm a little disappointed. Infinity War, I thought was okay.
Yeah.
Endgame, I was severely disappointed.
That's a whole different topic.
I think I've only seen that film once. No, twice. I saw it in the cinemas, and then one time it was like we'll watch it like New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve? Why?
Yeah. Well, because it's a long film, so it's a bit.
Were you trying to for when Tony snaps and like?
No. We just watched it to try and take us all the way to midnight, and so it was a long film. But yeah, it was. Yeah, Endgame. I mean, some parts of Endgame are okay, but
yeah, like Cap versus Cap. Like, that was cool. Him lifting up the hammer. That was awesome. I heard some people are not a fan of the amount of cuts this fight scene, but I'm like, I get it, but it's not as bad as the fucking Transformers movie.
Okay. I think there's this one action director or something like that, or it might have been a parody. But there's one scene from a film where a guy's trying to jump a fence, and the sheer amount of cutscenes to make it look like action is so funny. Like it's just so funny. It's like 1, 2, 3, cut.
Yeah, like when I first
just to jump this one thing.
When I saw the first Transformers a few months ago, I was like, there's like so many fucking cuts.
Here's the thing. It's a sort of like trick to use a lot of cuts to try and like make fast-paced action, that sort of stuff. But at the same time, it can get very annoying, and it can come across as like you just don't know how to do an action scene because you're cutting so much stuff out, and it's like a bunch of close-ups that you're not actually seeing the action. But at the same time, I think again, it's how you use it. Now, if for example the whole film was this amount of cuts, yeah, that would soon get pretty annoying. But if you're just like sticking to a sort of one scene now, especially if you're trying to convey the small space, I can understand it having a bit of cutscenes, but I can definitely understand people who get
Yeah,
really
This
annoyed.
is my reaction. to Matt. It's my reaction.
Mobilize strike units, 25th floor.
Those ones count how many.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, big guy. I just want you to know, Cat. I said personal!
Isn't that character again?
He became Crossbones,
That's right.
and then they killed him off.
And they killed him right off.
And now, like, and now that actor is going to be in fucking Creature Commandos, but a new DC show, which is we don't talk about.
A sigh. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's just like it's there. It's a show. It exists. It
I'm
will
here to
be-
tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Yeah, but we don't fucking care. Oh,
Yeah.
Kind of feels personal.
right. Okay, and our next topic was. So I know you don't watch Invincible or anything,
No.
but I'm sorry, we cannot not talk about
Oh, the cameo.
Agent Spider. That was like so fucking awesome. It was fucking cool. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but just it was just so cool.
Well, it depends. Again, cameos are like it's kind of like a.
I mean, it's in the
It's-
comic, but it's like of course they couldn't use Spider-Man. Like,
yeah. Again, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. It all
Yeah.
depends on the media, what version. So sometimes it's easy to do almost like a cover version,
yeah.
if you will.
Trying to look up like a video of it, like the clip.
It's alright if you can't find it. I think if anyone's seen it, they know exactly what you're talking about. Oh, there's one.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so okay, well, yeah, let me pull the back clip up. It was so cool that they got to get Josh Keaton, who voiced him in Spectacular Spider.
Oh, yeah, I remember you said that.
All right, so here's a clip. Why is it on his head? The tentacles, they're on his head. Why?
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock. Oh, shit. Are you okay? I didn't mean to. Hey, thanks, pal. Let's get this guy webbed up. What? No, are you trying to hurt this old man? Ugh. Look, I saw the portal. I know you're from another dimension. Got way too much experience with that, especially lately. So, trust me, I'm the good guy here,
Nah,
and
maybe
Mr. Mechanical
I-
Arms is not.
You got glowing red eyes, man. How am I supposed to?
Yep, told you.
And like where he says like, "Oh, you have glowing red eyes," like he thinks he's a villain. That was like kind of like a callback to like that Stanley Steve Ditko wanted him to be like to look like a villain,
Right. yeah.
sort of, but also, yeah, it was like it's just like really cool. And then you got like people doing like license jokes. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Welcome to the Josh Keaton universe. Into the Keaton person. So you got like Spectacular Spider-Man, Agent Spider, and Black Spider from Young Justice, who was also voiced by him. Funny enough. Oh yeah, and now people are doing like actual like fan made like
Edit.
yeah, edits.
Right.
Like this, like look at this one. Like, look how cool that is. They even edited like the hands with it. I thought it was like, wow, that's really fucking impressive. What else is there? Oh yeah, you got a Brown Table. doing like a little doing. I know he's gonna be. I know this one's gonna be really good because like he did like this really good video. It was like a fan thing like based off Spider-Man Blue.
Right.
Like it's like where like Spider-Man like drops a rose on the Brooklyn Bridge where Gwen Stacy died every year on Valentine's. That's what he does it for Valentine's Day. And it was such a good fucking or like I don't know, motion comic. I don't know. Go look it up. It's amazing.
Hmm.
Then you got like more ones like this. Like, dude, he's amazing.
The still shots.
Yeah, still shots. Yeah, other stuff like this one. This one's pretty good. I love the red here. What the lenses like? Look at that. It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good if you know, like, you can do the characters and just
Yeah.
actually put them in. It's sometimes nice to see what it would have looked like.
Oh yeah,
But,
this one as well. It kind of looks like the 90s. one.
It's the red and blue combination.
Yeah, it's the red and blue
It's
combination.
just how vibrant it is.
Yeah, it's very vibrant. But hey, not bad. Oh, I really dig this one here. I love like the cell shading of like fucking look at that with the yellow eyes and shit. I wonder which one's this based off.
I think it's it looks very much of a combination. It could be an actual one, but to
Yeah.
me it looks like a combination.
Or yeah,
Yeah,
either a
sure.
combination or maybe it's an original design. This artist.
Who
made.
knows? It could be.
Yeah, look at my comment here. I think the choice you used for the blue you used for Spider-Man. Did you use Procreate? I never got it.
Yeah, just,
All right, so then funny thing is we found this. Well, I found it. The Spider-Man action figure, and what the fuck's he done? What the fuck is he doing?
backwards.
Yeah,
But I know exactly what you're saying.
yeah. All right, so someone had this was like posted in like 2021, so like 3 years ago now.
Are you gonna show the screen?
Yeah. Someone did like a fan concept art for The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Like, this guy Max is drawing Max K. This is like really cool. So like you have like, because like we watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2 yesterday, and it was so fucking cool. And hey, what's up, Master Shy?
I mean, it was my first time watching it. I'd seen the original trilogy a few times, the one with Tobey Maguire things. I had seen very limited on The Amazing Spider-Man. I do remember when it came out, and I remember like all the toys and everything else. Like,
Yeah, I remember all the
marketing,
toys too. Yeah.
but I never actually saw it. And again, I saw snippets of it because my brothers watched it. And then I saw like the Tom Holland ones. So it was my first time watching it, and I think it's pretty good. Like the first one, I don't have much to say. There's maybe like one or two small criticisms. The second one, for the most part, it's okay. It's like
Your favorite part's the Rhino.
No.
Yeah, we
No.
know.
But I have much more I can say I didn't enjoy with it. I don't really like the Green Goblin. It felt so unnecessary, and like Harry was just
He's a good actor. Don't
yeah,
get me
but he
wrong,
was just there, and then it just like at the end, it felt. I was like constantly thinking like,
Shit.
when's the Green Goblin?
Yeah,
gonna
like he
show
came
up?
in, it was like so late. I was like, well,
And-
I like kind of
And yeah, it just felt unnecessary. It felt like he was just there to kill off Gwen Stacy.
Hey, what's up, Austin? Yeah,
I don't know how else to say it. That's
Also,
what it
yeah,
felt
the
like.
armor just looked really generic.
It just felt like he was there to kill Gwen.
True.
Okay.
So yeah, you got this like, let's see, like concepts out like
Okay.
Spider-Man, like heroic save as well as. And you got Electro returns. So like, he's looking a bit yellow.
Well, that's like similar to like the
Yeah.
spider.
Then he meets MJ, which is cool. Then you got him like fighting Rhino, your favorite character.
Look, the Rhino suit, I'm not a fan of. It should have just stayed on all fours. Like,
yeah,
it
so
looked-
dumb.
it
Like,
looked-
I am the Rhino.
And then again, the guy they got, it's so.
That was
I
so
can't-
dumb. I
it's
was
like-
like, oh.
I can understand if you saw that and being like, what is this? Why?
I do dig the. Oh my god! I just know there's a vulture wing right there. I just noticed that. I just noticed the vulture wing right here.
Oh, I thought it was like a roof for a
Yeah, me
house or
too.
something, but now you've pointed it out, I can definitely see the vulture.
I dig the snow setting.
That's nice.
Also, you got more like
Oh, there we go.
vulture chasing, like, I think Peter and MJ. Then you got the lizard. You got, yeah, wait, Peter brings Aunt May to like
Oh, the abandoned.
the abandoned
train.
state. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then you
wow.
got like Doc Ock. And then I asked, actually asked who's the actor for Doc Ock based off, and the artist said Michael Massey or Macy.
Okay, so what's he done? Again, I'm terrible with actors' names.
He well, he sadly passed away in 2016.
Yeah.
He also shot Brandon Lee.
Oh.
Yeah, that's him.
that
was him.
that was that guy.
Mm,
Interesting.
yeah. So I was like, yeah, this is very cool. So yeah, like, yeah, guys, follow this guy.
Can I
like,
just say he looks a little bit like Michael Myers?
I think it's the
I think it's the nose.
I think it's the shading or lighting.
It kind of looks like Michael.
Mm.
That's great artwork, but
Yeah,
I
it's
can't.
great.
I can't.
You can actually find the script like to some shit.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So yeah, guys, check that out. And then so like when we were watching fucking The Amazing Spider-Man 1 also yesterday, like I posted this, so like got like Spider-Man like in a Steve Ditko like suit, and that's how I like compared the two. Like first suit similar to this one. Then when you go to like Amazing 2, you know, he's got like a more like brighter costume. And yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. So yeah, just something I wanted to bring up. I was like, oh, that's
mhm.
cool. Yes. This one.
Miss Green.
Yeah, wait, hold on. All right. This is a funny video.
Stretch. I'm wearing loafers and very tight pants. Stretch. I'm wearing loafers and very tight pants.
This is
Wait,
funny.
fine.
It's so fucked. I'm like, and now to top things
Are
off,
you gonna share the screen?
yes, I'm gonna share the screen. To top
Just
things
remind
off,
you.
you got the Superman logo was revealed yesterday. Oh, not revealed, not really. It's just I don't know. I got a better image of it, sort of. And
Really, a better image?
I got. Well, I
It's-
mean, it's just
pretty.
I don't know.
Like,
It's just
what is
another.
that
Yeah,
quality?
it's from iPhone. I'm sure we'll get another fucking thing. But like,
Okay.
you know, people are like, look, I'm not a fan of James Gunn. I don't like his Guardians of the Galaxy. I used to, but like, it's a big one for me. I don't like his Suicide Squad. I don't like. I just don't like him in general. But like, people are shitting on this logo. Like,
It's
are we
still.
now shitting on Alex Ross's art? Like,
Look, can I say this? It's still a Superman logo.
it's still a Superman logo. And
Most
people are like,
who see this will still think it's a Superman.
yeah, and people
logo.
think, oh, it's not an S. I'm like, it's very simple to be like, yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, now you say, actually, it kind of is. My Adventures of Superman. But yeah, like now people are like, yeah, like people are just shitting on this, just to shit on James Gunn. Like, and like they're always comparing it to like, oh, like the Man of Steel logo. I'm like, this is
Look,
Mm.
wasn't the Man of Steel like the two Superman films? They were the last of Superman movies we had, right?
Man of Steel, BVS, and Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah. So here's the thing. It's
Hey,
been a
Venom!
while.
Hey, look, it's Venom. You love Venom, don't you? You love the character Venom.
Venom's okay, but the movie's not. Okay. Like, people in the most few recent years, unless you really are into the comics or you like to watch the older films, you would have only really seen those versions, like the Man of Steel
Yeah.
version and stuff like that. So anyone
And
who's-
and this logo, sorry I cut you off, but this logo did appear in like the CW. They had like,
So, like, anyone who's like maybe a bit more amateur and has some time to complain they've got nothing else in their head, so they're gonna complain.
Yeah.
But like it looks fine. It does its job, and I don't see much of an issue. With it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
like,
I can complain about the quality of the actual
oh,
images
well, that's
now.
make it fucking fun. What do
I
you
get it,
expect?
I get it. But the logo design and things like that, they're fine. Like anyone who has issues with that, it's like you've just got
No,
fucking
you gotta tickle their
pain.
balls a little bit.
Yeah, that's how you say it. Shit, I got a lot of old clips here.
Yeah, maybe you should update.
Yeah, I probably should. Focus. Yeah. Yeah, like it's fine. It exists, and
Look, it's beyond that it exists. It exists. It actually does its job.
yeah, it
Um,
exists, unlike Australia. But anyway, like this, just I feel like people are just like hating on just to hate on it, and look, I don't like defending like this new DCU. I'm not really excited for it. Like, I'm keen, but at the same time, I'm just like, do something.
yeah, look,
I mean,
like,
James Gunn keeps like posting images of him with his new Christopher Reeve doll or some shit. I'm like, okay, we get it. You like that version?
Look, the way I see it is there seems to be a lot of fatigue around superheroes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's either you really try to take a new spin or do something. But I can understand this fatigue of like I'm not really excited for it.
Yeah.
Because there haven't been really any good or semi-decent ones. Yeah, some people liked like what the third Guardians of the Galaxy. But,
Yeah,
but that's
everyone's
the last.
talking.
That's like the last one I can remember. Some people saying, yeah, it was okay. But
Yeah, what else?
know.
What came out today? You had the Marvels. Was there
Uh,
anything else in 2023?
in terms of live action, I can't remember.
What are the other movies?
Apart from Madam Web.
You always
Let's not say that word.
Ugh.
But that doesn't count as a good one. That doesn't help us
No.
here.
What oh fucking movie? What other movies what other Marvel movies came out in 2023? I'm just trying to remember.
Well, I know again DC didn't have any.
Yeah, it did.
Did it? Which one?
Shazam 2. The Flash.
Oh yeah.
Blue
but,
Beetle,
like saying,
Aquaman.
Oh, the Blue Beetle is probably the closest one.
I still haven't seen that one. I have no use for that movie.
I've read a few of the Blue Beetle comics. I don't mind the character. But I saw like not even the full trailer. I saw part of the trailer and I was like, I'm not watching this. I don't want
Oh, you had Ant-Man Quantumania.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, I mean Spider-Verse came out.
Yeah, I mean Spider-Verse was alright. I did enjoy parts of it, but I just
Yeah.
behind the scenes was
Yeah.
like the poor animators, man.
Why the fuck is it saying the Flash counts as an MCU? I'm looking up on Google.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just taking if you added the year
Yeah, true.
or something like that. It was like sorting it by the year.
I mean, the only MCU movie this year we're getting is like Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm like, okay, look, hot fucking boiling ass fucking take. I am not a huge fan of just Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Is just not really that funny to me. I'm sorry. Don't hate me.
Isn't it? They got Hugh Jackman back.
Yeah, they got Hugh Jackman, which I'm keen to see. I'm just like,
look, it's a bit hard. Again, if you're gonna do Wolverine, like he's still around, of course they're gonna do Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I would say if they want to continue with the Wolverine, it would be nice to get someone new. But I know,
I mean, like, yeah, after this movie, I'm like, wait, is he gonna come back after that, or are we saying goodbye again?
Look, he is getting on.
Yeah, he is. But like, I think we're gonna see until him and Deadpool until like Secret Wars, and I'm just like, I don't know.
See, look, the way I
and people are thinking, oh, they should tie X-Men 97. You know that thing we watched last night. Yeah, they should tie that to the MCU. I'm like, no,
keep it as its own thing, please.
No, I'm so sick of this MCU synergy. Like, I'm just like, and it's also kind of lazy. I'm like, just base it off the comics. Like, the show is good, don't get me wrong, but like, keep it separate. I know people think, oh, that should be the blueprint. Like, it's an amazing series. I'm like, yeah, I guess. But
the way I see it is like, am I excited for the third Deadpool? Not really. I saw the first two. I didn't mind them.
But it's also like, I think just like other Ryan Reynolds movies are just like kind of like just bored me a bit. Like, I'm just
okay. So like, I do know a few films that I watched where he wasn't being him. Like again, of course, unfortunately, the first one comes to mind was the Green Lantern
They'll
one.
definitely.
But
yeah, you can't keep them around forever.
But I think it was I know he was in a few films, not all of them necessarily great quality films, but he did a different acting style. Like I know he was in one of like the Amityville horror ones. There are so many of those. The film itself is not great, but he did a decent job.
Which one was that?
So it was one of the ones. Problem is, Amityville horror has so many different films, but he was in it and he was playing like the main character, and he actually did a good job at actually acting as a serious character, even though the film was pretty bad. So he can kind of act, but it was definitely after doing Deadpool, he seems to have just become
like you had Red
this
Notice,
Deadpool.
which I didn't watch that, and it was just like, okay, he's playing himself again. Okay, cool. And then you had fucking Free Guy, which is like the same director who's doing Deadpool.
See,
3,
I
and
was
I'm like
bored. I was really, really bored.
That movie
so
wasn't
I
that
watched
good.
it. It's really bad.
I don't like
just,
it's literally just a celebration of himself, which I mean, like, just I don't know. I wasn't a big fan. I don't know. And just
it was nothing new, and it was boring.
the
It
Deadpool
really
I
was.
want to see is just I don't know. I kind of miss like Nolan North's Deadpool, like even from like I like to show you like Hulk versus.
I mean, you showed me some version of him that was different. But
Yeah.
Look, he was fine the first two, but I can understand it's getting old and annoying.
And it doesn't help the fact that most Marvel characters like quip a lot. Like I don't know, make a few like
the quippy jokes.
Yeah, quippy jokes. Like it just doesn't help that, and just I don't know.
Look, I think the one interesting thing I can say is like it will be interesting to see how they tie it into the MCU.
Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, I loved it. I loved him and like Samuel Jackson's like chemistry. That was fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny.
Yeah, see, I'll say the only thing I'm really interested in the film is just to see how they tie it into the MCU. But that's just more from like a filming sort of structural thing and like, how is the timeline working? Not necessarily about the characters or watching the film for actually seeing the film. It's more so like I want to see the structure of it, not the content.
Yeah. So can I get up the image?
What Days of Future Past?
Yeah, Days of Future Past.
That's probably one of my favorite X-Men.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. I haven't seen it in a while.
Because for me, the X-Men, it goes probably the number one. I'm not a huge fan of 2. Then
2 seems to be everyone's favorite or something.
Then there's like I think there was like the Dark Phoenix, and then there was a few other ones in between that I just haven't watched. And then I saw Days of Future Past. I love that one. Then there was the Apocalypse.
I used to love that one when I was younger. I was like, this is a shitty movie.
I didn't even touch that one. I saw the trailer and I was like, I'm not watching that. That looks terrible.
Oh yeah. So like I think like okay, so theory time. I think this Wolverine we're gonna see for Deadpool and Wolverine. I hope it is like because like it would just make more sense. Like it's from like the ending of Days of Future Past, and because he has the car like in Logan they said they're not going to touch Logan, but like in Logan you have like there was like X-Men comics that X-23 or Laura was reading, and it had him in the costume, and it's kind of similar costume. So I'm like, I hope it's from this time, because I'm like yeah, I get people are not like some of the movies they're not amazing. Like I feel like they get shit on now because like I get it. Fuck Bryan Singer, Brett Ratner, like the director, like one's a pedo, one's fucking
I can get it. It's Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood, and I'm like I get it. Oh yeah, they're not wearing the bright, colorful costumes.
Look, I don't mind a few of the films, but I think for me there's a lot more misses than hits.
You talking about Deadpool or I think he's talking about Deadpool. I love that Wolverine at the end for Magneto, but I was just talking about it. Yeah, that would be cool. Like I don't want them to erase those movies. Like, yeah, sure, they're not perfect, but they're still fun at the same time. Like people say, oh, they should connect it to fucking the 97. I'm like, really?
I think people forget you can have standalone media that has similar
Yeah.
characters. And I think again, it's becoming more and more obvious with mainly again the MCU, like almost forcing everything with this whole multiverse.
Yeah,
stuff.
and also just like, sorry to cut you off
No,
again,
it's
but
okay.
like they're playing like the '90s music in like Multiverse of Madness and the end of Miss Marvel, and just I'm like, dude, can we? That's kind of lazy. Like, I get it, but at the same time, why not you just use like the one from the movies were great. The theme from the movies like da 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 da. And then like and I don't know, it's just
Yeah, but I think there's been this like again, it's become at least more obvious to me. Some people might have seen it before in other film media, but at least for like Marvel superheroes and stuff like that, there's this like again trying to make it all connected to the MCU, which is making it feel very bland.
It's,
I don't know how
it's
else to say
reminding
it.
me a lot of when like they canceled all these animated shows like fucking like It's Mightiest Heroes and
Yeah, it's like
goddamn-
it's like forgetting you can have X-Men here, and then here, and a few different versions. Like, look at comics. Comics do this all the time.
yeah, I know.
Okay, for better or worse, but still.
Um. Let me see here. No, I think they'll definitely acknowledge a lot. I think. Yeah, I hope so. And yeah, I do like the '97 show. Don't get me wrong. It's just like I just don't.
You
I
don't
just
want like a merger.
I don't want like that show to like be the blueprint for like the and because like it's hard to describe. Like I'm not shitting on like '97. I enjoy that show a lot, but at the same time I'm just feeling like are people like just forgetting that what came before? Like well, I mean like the Fox movies because like there's a charm to those movies. Yeah, sure they're not perfect. Like yeah, I know people don't like Rogue a lot in those movies, which I was like I'm fine with that. Like I know people don't like yeah oh yeah like Cyclops being shafted a lot, like leader like not being the leader because he's always being like overshadowed by Wolverine, and like I get it, but at the same time bring those like actors back and just for like like I don't know. There's just I just have a real problem when like it kind of reminds me of like just when not to get back to DC, but like when they brought Henry Cavill back and they were playing like the John Williams theme, and like I get it, but at the same time that's not his theme.
Look, the way I see it, again, it comes down to the fact that it would be nice to see maybe like you don't want the past to be erased. Yes,
No.
we forget there is a charm to older films that aren't perfect, but there is also an idea of almost like perfection. It's like, oh, we got to all make it work or that sort of thing. And I think that just comes down to like this oversaturation of it's easy to criticize and kind of forget a few things. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, especially some of the ones get really bad quality. They're not the best. The acting can be rough at times, special effects. But I can understand people hating or liking it.
But once I started reading, yeah, yeah, but like also like yeah, take inspiration from the comics, but also like still hold that the core of those movies. Wait, realize how much this movie did their yeah, they did do a lot of their own things. Yeah, I know. Like, so
I think
yeah,
I think the way it's best to say it is there's a time, there is a place, and an audience.
there is a time. Like,
But
I feel like when I first heard that this '90s show was going to be revived, I'm like, do we really need it? I mean, like, I enjoy the show. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, heck, after seeing this show, I want that fucking '90s Spider-Man show back. But like,
but Spider-Man's one of those ones. Right?
yeah, yeah. Also, like, what do you think? Like, what do you think of the cartoon? People say, "Oh, it's the same version." I'm like, is that
Okay,
the costumes
look,
are really
I'm
different?
gonna be really real here. The yellow, not the worst, though I am seeing its tones are a little, I don't know how to describe it, on the greener side. Just lighting, it could
Are
be
you
the
talking
lighting.
about live action?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that greeny blue. I feel like it needs to be more on the blue side. but that's just my opinion. I don't know. I mean, it could work.
I mean,
it's gonna work.
we gotta see it in like. I mean, it looks good, and
In some of the shots,
it
yeah,
looks
like,
good
that,
here.
It looks okay.
I mean,
but
it's
again, that's
artwork,
concept
Bobby.
art. Yeah, no, I'm saying it's
Look at this,
again
it's
very
funny.
minor criticism. The structure of it looks fine, but the coloring to me is just a little bit off.
Yeah, and also like I'm keen for this movie. I'm not necessarily excited because I'm just I don't know. I just don't really find Reynolds as Deadpool to be that funny anymore, and it's just like it's turning into the new multiverse of madness where everyone is theorizing that this character's gonna show up, this character's gonna show up. Oh my god, wait, this character's gonna show up. I'm like,
It's kind of like the Easter egg fest kind of thing, where
yeah,
it's like,
which I was like,
you're watching just to see other things instead of watching the film to watch the film.
yeah,
I can understand that. That can be really annoying. But some people enjoy it. But
yeah, some people enjoy it. I'm like, it's just like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know exactly.
Look, I think it's going to be interesting to watch. I probably will watch it, but at the same time, I am also very well aware it could have a lot of points that are just gonna be annoying or just not hit right, you know, stuff
What the fuck is this? What is this?
like that. AI generated.
Oh,
What even is that?
what the fuck?
It looks like
What the
AI.
fuck is that? What is this?
It's it's
Fucking-
AI art.
What the fuck happened to his fingers? His fingers. What the fuck? Oh, he's got a mouth. He's got like a little. Looks like a fucking Pokemon or some shit. Or Pikachu or something. Like, what is that? What is that on his fucking hair? Is that paint or some shit? What the fuck? It's like, what is that? What the fuck?
Someone got distracted.
Yeah, someone got distracted. Or
You got distracted
yeah, true. I got
with
distracted.
that monstrosity.
Thanks, man. Thanks for watching us, and make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah. But like, yeah, thanks for coming back, man. And yeah, I just like, I don't know. I just really get annoyed when some people will just like shit on the Fox movies. Oh, because they weren't comic accurate. I'm like, you mean because they weren't accurate to the fucking 90s show? That's
Look,
usually the fucking critique. I
look,
see.
I just say there is a time and a place for comic accurate and that sort of thing. And to be truthful, I think it comes down to actually how well you do it, because it's easier to shit on something that's not done well than it is something that's done well in its own regard.
What the fuck? This is AI. What the fuck?
The hands look the wrong.
Yeah, they're the wrong way. Oh, wait, we're not even showing the screen, but like, yeah, but like, also, I'm just like, let's get rid of this fucking image.
Yeah, it's giving me a headache.
Yeah, it's giving me a headache. All right, so yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. It's similar to like with the Transformers fandom, I guess, because they're like, okay, I'm not even big on Transformers at all.
I remember seeing one of the animated versions. So that was okay,
And it's just
but
like-
I never watched any of the
Like, I don't know. It's just that if it's not like a cartoon, it shouldn't. Then it's bad. I'm like, we get that mentality out of fucking nerd head. I'm just
because it's not accurate to the source material doesn't instantly make it a bad.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure. Would I
movie.
like to have seen the X-Men wear their classic
Right.
costumes in the movies? Yeah, but like at the same time, it doesn't ruin it for me.
No,
And also, I don't mind Wolverine not being short. I know that's a huge thing. Like, oh, Hugh Jackman's tall. I'm like, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, that doesn't really bother me.
the way I see it is there is a time and place. Again, you can do good adaptations that are accurate, and you can do good adaptations that are not accurate. Same as you can do accurate bad adaptations. Like those do exist. It's like, oh yeah, it's accurate, but it's done so poorly. So it's just a bit of a balancing act, and it depends on like who's making it, what they're planning to do, and things like all that. But yeah, I don't know what else. I guess it is what it is, and it will be what it will be. There's not much you can do.
Yeah.
Look, am I gonna see it? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
But I'm
we'll
not
watch it.
necessarily got this like high.
I'm not-
pedestal.
I mean, like, yeah, there's gonna be some stuff that I'm gonna be hyped about, like Hugh Jackman coming back. That's awesome. I mean, like, does it kind of
okay? Quick question: what was like the last film
Logan?
he was in?
Logan.
No. But like in general, like
Oh, last movie he was in. I'm not too
Like,
sure.
because I haven't seen him around in a while.
Yeah,
In
I'm not too
movies
sure.
in general.
I mean, maybe he has been in it, and we just.
I mean,
don't
I'm
really
sure he's
fucking
done
know.
some work. But
I
yeah.
know he was in The Greatest Showman. I know he
that
was
was
in.
still.
I know he was in. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
that was
look it
the
up.
thing.
Let's have a quick
Yeah,
look,
okay, let's have a
'cause
look at it.
I'm just curious what he's been up to.
All right. Hugh Jackman. Okay. That's 55 years old. Still.
Oh wow,
his age.
what the same age as Jared Leto?
No, he's
Or-
50.
Oh, okay, so he's 5 years older. I thought
Yeah.
no, I swear Jared Leto was older.
That's fine. We'll look up Jared Leto age. Jared Leto age.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's
3 years.
52.
Okay,
Okay, yeah,
okay.
okay.
You still got me. You're still right because he's older, but
All right.
still.
Okay, let's have a look at the. Okay, what's he doing? Where's the fucking shit load? Okay, so. All right, so. Okay, so.
Is this by release date?
This by. Oh yeah, he was in
okay,
this. Oh yeah, he was in Rick and Morty. I forgot about that.
Okay, so he's done some TV shows.
Yeah, he was in that
He's like,
one
yeah.
episode of Rick and Morty where he plays himself, and I was like, "Is that actually him?"
No,
And
for
then I
the most
looked.
part, it looks like he's been just doing some TV.
Oh yeah, he was
work.
in Koala Man. That was a pretty good show. He was in Free Guy. What was he in? Masked Plan.
Yeah, no, it
He
seems
was
like he's
in
been doing
Missing Link.
Yeah,
I
it
remember seeing
seems
shows.
for the most part
Front
it's
Runner.
some small stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember this ad. Like, you remember that Crocodile Dundee ad?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was like at the Super Bowl. So that was a pretty. I wish they kind of made the full movie of that. What are those movies? Yeah, it hasn't been too much.
No, it just seems
lately.
a few like
I think
TV stuff here and there.
Yeah,
I mean, wasn't there a thing with his wife?
I don't know.
I swear there was.
I don't know. Yeah, X-Men Pop. Oh yeah, that's right. He's on credit. Eddie the Eagle. That wasn't a bad movie.
I
Pan.
watched that one. I
What,
mean, all of these.
Pan?
I watched both Eddie the Eagle and Pan.
Yeah.
Pan, I remember watching that as like a pre-release, and it's weird because I swear I saw things in the pre-release that for some reason weren't in the final release.
Oh yeah, that's what they do. Like in the trailers.
No. Not only in the trailers, but even in because I watched like a pre-screening
Oh really?
before they did like a full release,
Oh.
and then when they did the full release, I still think I swear.
Oh shit, we're not even sharing the screen. Fuck. I'm such a fucking idiot. What the fuck?
But that film's fine. It's not that great. I hate one of the actors, but for the most
Which
part.
actor do you know like?
This is the guy that plays Hook. He's the
Wait.
accent he
Hook?
puts on in Pan.
Oh, you're talking about I think you're talking about fucking
No,
Eddie the
I was
Eagle.
telling you. I said Pan.
Ah, you
not
said Eddie the Eagle.
No, I said I
Okay.
watched Eddie the Eagle
Yeah.
and Pan, and then I started.
I didn't
talking
watch
about
Pan. I think I saw. Yeah, I think I saw Eddie the Eagle.
Look, Pan.
Did you see Chappie?
No. I don't know. What is that one even?
It's about like a robot or some shit. Like, who directed this one? It was Neil Blomkamp. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. He was a villain in this one. Not Neil Blomkamp. Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, but I think for the most part, it seems like he's been doing some TV
Fuck
stuff.
out of here, Simpson. I don't give a shit.
So okay,
Yeah.
that's all good to know. So this will probably be one of his bigger roles. He's had in a
Movie
few
43.
years.
Oh, yeah, that's a weird fucking. I'm pretty sure. Wait, who produced? Wait, what the fuck is
Yeah,
this
I'm pretty
movie?
sure that has Emma Stone in it, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Here
Oh
we
yeah,
go,
it does.
it's got Emma Stone.
Um,
Why are you getting so sidetracked?
I don't know. I don't know. I've heard about this movie before.
I mean, it pops up a lot of times when I look at things.
Directed.
I think it's just one of those films that just exists.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, it is very adult for the most part. So, I don't know.
Who produced this movie? Okay.
Writers, directors.
James Gunn. Fucking. Oh my god, James. Wait, what? James Gunn directed a bit of this movie. Oh my. What the fuck?
All right, are we able to get back on topic?
Yeah. Okay.
Hugh
what-
Jackman. So it seems like this will be his like kind of a big role.
Yeah, I
and,
think like
a
a
decent amount
comeback.
of years.
No, not necessarily like a comeback, but I'd say like more of like I don't know, like a big one.
Yeah, a bit more of a presence on screen after it's been like at least a handful. Of
The
years.
Wolverine. That's the one where he's in Japan.
Yeah, that
No one
was,
talks
I
about
never
that
watched
movie.
that
No
one.
one talks. That's an underrated movie.
I don't know. It didn't speak to me.
Yeah, hopefully, like, yeah, this will get him like back on track. I mean, like,
I mean, it's up to him whether
It's
he
up to-
wants
yeah,
get
it's up to him,
even
of course,
back. I
right?
mean, he's got a decent amount of star power. That,
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
you know, and people know like the kind of like thing he would be fitting for. He's been around for a while.
Yeah.
A great many years.
Yes. Well, I think that'll wrap up the show, everyone. So
Yeah, probably.
yeah, fucking
Wait, what time even is it? Hold up.
It's 1:50 p.m.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching both on YouTube and Twitter. And yeah.
I got nothing to add. I got nothing to add.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.